Come, they told me, pa-ra-pa-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Oh, come on, man. You gotta tell me when we start rolling. Hey guys, sorry about that awful singing. The song is just stuck in my head. So I thought, why not make a video about it? I mean, most of us already know the stories associated with Christmas. The story of Rudolph, the story of Santa, or more importantly, the story of the birth of Jesus, the story of Joseph and Mary's journey to Bethlehem. But very few actually ponder on the story of the little drummer boy, a story that actually has a deep message attached to it. What is the story though? Well, there are many versions of the story, but let us just stick to the story from the song itself. So if we drop all the pa-rum-pa-pum-pums, this is the story. Come, they told me, a newborn king to see. Our finest gifts we bring to lay before the king, so to honor him when we come. Little baby, I'm a poor boy too. I have no gift to bring that's fit to give a king. Shall I play for you? Mary nodded. The ox and lamb kept time. I played my drum for him. I played my best for him. Then he smiled at me and my drum. Come, they told me, a newborn king to see. Pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. So what we understand is this. A little boy is told to go see the newborn king, Jesus Christ, and is told that others are bringing gifts to honor the baby. The boy confesses that he is poor and doesn't have anything to give, so he offers to play his drum. His offer is accepted by the king's mom, so the boy plays the best he can, and the infant king smiles at him. Now, there is a message that we can easily take from here, and also the message that is missed by many. Let's start with the easy to understand message, that giving is better than receiving. It's a wonderful message that even if we feel that the gifts we have is not good enough for our king, we can still give it. It's not about what you choose to give, it's about if you choose to give. The little drummer boy gave from the little that he had. Question is, do we have less than the poor boy? Something that is important to understand here is that the others gave gold, frankincense, and myrrh. So it was material things given. Nothing wrong with that. But you see that the little boy didn't give the drum, which he could have given. But instead he played for him. He uses time, he uses talent, he uses efforts and energy. That was the real gift that he gave. We don't always have to give material things. What we need to give is love. Love through our time, love through our talents, love through our efforts. But hey, Jesus was actually there. How do we do that now? Matthew 25:40. And the king will answer them, truly I tell you, just as you did it to one of the least of these, who are members of my family, you did it to me. This Christmas you want to give to Jesus? You can by giving to others. We know this through the lives of so many saints. It's real, very real. So that's the easy to understand message. What's the message we may have missed? We all look at the message the little boy gives us. How about we look at the message Jesus is giving us? Jesus, what? He's a baby. Well, as a baby, he does one thing that says a lot. Then he smiled at me. Yeah, Jesus smiled. I don't think he smiled at the other gifts, but he smiled at this. Because he felt something. He felt innocence. He felt authenticity. He felt love. This is what Jesus is looking for in you. Oh, what an obvious message. Like we didn't know that already. Really? You knew that? How many Christmases have been about Jesus? And how many have been about you? How many have been about parties and drinking and alcohol and gifts? How many have been about other things? Have we made this time special for the one that it's all about? Just like you do for anyone else's birthday. Have you bought a cake that says, Happy birthday, Jesus? Have you stood around it and sang for him? Have you bought him a gift? Maybe a gift of love to someone who really needs it. How have you made this day special for him? It may all seem weird because he's not here, right? But he is. He's just waiting for you to make the celebration about him. So why not do that this Christmas? Shall we? Maybe take a picture of the cake and share it with someone close to you. Let's make it special for Jesus. It's his birthday after all. So if there's a P for today, it has to be passion. Because a lot of videos and messages and people at this time will tell you, this Christmas do this, do that, be this way, be that way. But I just have one thing to say. If this song and this story has taught me anything, it is this. Jesus can feel love, even as a little baby. And since he can feel the love, there has to be love in what you do. That's where we need to start, because that's the important part. So what we need to do this Christmas is have a lot of passion for Jesus, a lot of real love for Jesus. And when we have that, everything else will follow. Trust me, you don't need some guide to Christmas. You only need him. He's the only answer. You know that song, Last Christmas, I Gave You My Heart? I'm sure you do. In that it says, this year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Let that special person be Jesus. This is going to be my last video for this year, as I'm going to spend time with my family for Christmas. I mean, Christmas is the best time of the year. It's about Jesus, love, giving, and who better to do that with than with family, right? But if there's a message that I'd like to close this year with, is this. That little baby boy born this month, innocent, sinless, pure, the Word came to us in flesh, came into this world willingly to live and die for you and me. He loves us so, so much. It's time to love him back, more than we ever have before. Play your best for him. Give your best to him. So the next time you can tell someone, he smiled at me and my drum. Let's make Jesus smile and be blessed this Christmas by being a blessing to others. Peace.